This is the newly constructed 923 meters KAZUNGULA Road and Rail Bridge that links Botswana and Zambia over the mighty Zambezi River. The state-of-the-art bridge has replaced this ferry, which has been used for a long time. The KAZUNGULA Bridge project is a multinational project in the North-South corridor and is part of an infrastructure improvement program that covers the whole corridor. This marvel of a bridge has been co-financed by the governments of Zambia and Botswana over a period of 7 years. The Road Development Agency of Zambia and the Ministry of Transport and Communication of Botswana were executing agencies. The bridge has been constructed to significantly improve trade infrastructure of the Southern African Development Community (SADC) and the African continent as a whole. This has been constructed in packages of 3, with package 1 being 930 meters long bridge and packages 2 and 3 being one-stop border facilities erected in both countries. In October 2020, construction of the bridge was completed. In May 2021, KAZUNGULA district on the Zambian side and Kasane in the Botswanan side were a hive of activities as heads of states and representatives of various governments descended on the two districts to witness the official commissioning of the bridge. This beautiful bridge spans about almost a kilometer between Zambia and Botswana, and its launch ceremony attracted the attendance of 4 heads of state, presidential representatives, and high-level delegates. As President Edgar Lungu and his Botswana counterpart, President Dr. Erick Masisi, officiated at the event. The dignitaries included President of Democratic Republic of Congo, Felix Tshisekedi, President of the Republic of Mozambique and Southern African Development Community Chairperson, Filipe Nyusi, President of the Republic of Botswana, Masisi, and Emmerson Mnangagwa of Zimbabwe attended. Others were Dr. Nangolo, Vice President of Namibia, who represented President Ndhlovu, Mr. Themba Masuku, Acting Prime Minister of the Kingdom of Eswatini, representing King Mswati, Ms. Rosemary Mashaba, South Africa's High Commissioner to Botswana, who represented President Cyril Ramaphosa, and Dr. Stegomena Lawrence Tax, the SADC Executive Secretary. The commissioning event started on Botswana side with the climax on the Zambian side. Botswana President Erick Masisi, who was also recently chosen as Global Citizen Leader, alluded to the fact that information technology that the bridge possesses will provide service unlimited.
In this context, the regional role is being indebted to the people of Zambia and their governments. Therefore, this bridge, where it stands, is of historical significance to the liberation of the whole of Southern Africa. Ladies and gentlemen, the signing of the 2012 agreement between our two nations to construct the KAZUNGULA Bridge presented a unique opportunity for us to build this iconic, eye-catching and marvelous piece of engineering. And I'm delighted to know that the two countries have signed all the necessary legal instruments to operationalize KAZUNGULA Bridge. I am happy to note that the Republic of Zimbabwe and ourselves with Zambia have agreed in principle to be a partner in this project, and our officials are working and will work increasingly faster and harder to complete the remaining works for Zimbabwe, and hopefully we will enroll Namibia in this bridge and once the border. Botswana has always been able to do that. The KAZUNGULA Bridge will open avenues for improved trade and job creation. As was outlined by previous speakers, there is no doubt that the completion of this bridge has raised the expectations of our people. It goes without saying that goods from Lesotho, Eswatini, South Africa, and Namibia, as well as goods from Zambia, Democratic Republic of Congo, Tanzania, Angola, Kenya, and all countries to the north of us, will use this unique bridge in the true spirit of the African Continental Free Trade Agreement.
Zambian President Edgar Lungu stressed on the fact that the intended purpose of the KAZUNGULA Bridge be achieved. He further added that the bridge does not only help SADC countries development-wise, but shows unity between the two states of Zambia and Botswana.
The KAZUNGULA Bridge project would definitely contribute positively towards the achievement of a prosperous Africa as aspired for in the African Agenda 2063. Your Excellencies, distinguished guests, this multi-million-dollar project required diverse resources and input for the vision to become a reality. Therefore, we are grateful to the cooperating partners who complemented the two governments' efforts through their various contributions. To you, I say thank you. This project, I must say, exemplifies the essence of development cooperation and embodies the spirit of solidarity on the global platform. Going forward, we need to ensure that we operationalize this multi-million-dollar facility in an efficient and effective manner to ensure sustainability and the attainment of its intended objectives. In this regard, I'm happy that we have discussed the matter with my brother, President Masisi, and this facility will operate up to 22 hours every day. Whatever difficulties Botswana has, whatever difficulties Zambia has, we will ensure that this investment remains available to our people up to 22 hours. So, immigration, custom, and all those border workers who may have no accommodation in Zambia or in Botswana at this place will have to come and camp until we organize accommodation for you guys. This will require continued collaboration, ownership, and responsible action on the part of all of us. I've already taken responsibility by ensuring that this border post will remain open, whether we are ready or custom and immigration or not, up to 22 hours. And my brother has assured me the same. So that's a responsibility. So for the users, border agencies, surrounding community facilitators, and managers of the facility, I urge you to continue collaborating and take ownership of this facility and be responsible for whatever action you take, because that is what we have done on our part. I look forward, in this regard, to the establishment of the KAZUNGULA Bridge Authority, which will manage and maintain the facility on behalf of the two governments.
For President Nyusi and President Mnangagwa, the bridge is a clear demonstration of Africa's unity and regional integration.
The prevailing challenges in trade and sustainable development, that the region has embarked on investments in infrastructure that facilitate regional interconnection through road and rail transport, power generation, tourism, infrastructure, and information and communication technologies, among other infrastructure provided for in the SADC Regional Infrastructure Development Master Plan, to which national strategies of each of our countries are aligned.
Esta visão foi bem articulada na Conferência Consultiva da SADC, realizada em Windhoek em abril de 2006, onde ficou patente que as infraestruturas de apoio à integração regional constituem uma prioridade.
This vision was well articulated at the SADC conference on infrastructure held in April in Namibia, where it became clear that infrastructure development is a priority for our nation.
Allow me to join you in paying tribute to the development partners, contractors and financiers who steadfastly supported this regional project. I wish once again to express my congratulations to the governments and people, the great people of Botswana and the great people of Zambia, for the successful completion of the KAZUNGULA Bridge project and the one-stop border post. I reiterate Zimbabwe's commitment to be part of this historic project for the benefit of our region.
Democratic Republic of Congo President Felix Tshisekedi, who is also African Union Chairperson and was guest of honor at the Kalo event, spoke highly on mutual cooperation the construction of the bridge to connect the two countries has demonstrated.
Besides this bridge between Zambia and Botswana, with the connection to other regional countries such as the Democratic Republic of the Congo, is an achievement of opportunity, especially at this moment of African Continental Free Trade, ZLECA, that has entered into its phase of effectiveness.
Il est un pas décisif dans la réduction du déficit structurel de communication et d'échange sur le continent. En cela, il s'inscrit dans la concrétisation du programme pour le développement des infrastructures de base en Afrique, dit programme PIDA, piloté par la Commission et dont les organes d'exécution sont la Banque africaine de développement et l'agence NEPAD.
This is a decisive step in the reduction of structural deficit in communication and exchange on the continent. Therefore, it subscribes in the concretization of the program for the development of the basic infrastructure in Africa, say the PIDA program, piloted by the Commission and whose executive organs are African Development Bank and the NEPAD agency.
The KAZUNGULA Bridge speaks magnitudes at what the Road Development Agency's role of providing for the care, maintenance and construction. Engineer George Manyele is Road Development Agency Director and Chief Executive Officer, and he said the construction and subsequent commissioning of the KAZUNGULA Bridge and one-stop border facilities adds another milestone which the agency has delivered to the country.
This time we're talking about a multi-million-dollar project. It adds to our successful deliveries as an agency. In terms of our vision as Road Development Agency, we endeavor to connect the country through different infrastructure, roads, bridges. This has been a mammoth task undertaken for many years. We are really excited that finally we have come to this point where there will be improved connectivity. As you may know, until now, cargo has been moving through the border between Zambia and Botswana on a ferry. And the turnaround time has been anything between 3 to 7 days, depending on the volume of traffic coming through. But this will be reduced to about 2 to 4 hours in terms of clearance. This has a huge impact on the cost of doing business in this region and beyond. As you know, we are carrying international traffic from South Africa, Botswana, Namibia, getting to Tanzania, DRC, and Zambia, servicing the mines. All these business ventures will benefit from this milestone achievement.
And Road Development Agency Director of Communications and Corporate Affairs, Masuzyo Ndhlovu, talked of the ripple effect that this project has had and will continue to have on the people of KAZUNGULA and beyond.
In terms of cost, we're talking about for the bridge, it was 174 million United States dollars, co-financed by the two governments of Zambia and Botswana. And then we had, for instance, package 2 on the Botswana side with support from JICA. It came to about 440 million pula. And then on the Zambian side, which is package 3, with support from the African Development Bank, it came to about 264 million kwacha. So you can see that all these partners played a very big role in supporting this project. A lot of locals from KAZUNGULA and from Kasani were employed on this particular project. We had a lot of them doing a lot of work, and they contributed so much to it. But again, I should be quick to mention that just here there used to be a village which had to be relocated, and that's the Lumbo village. So we resettled that village, and so what we did was we constructed modern houses with electricity, clean drinking water, and things of that nature. So this is just some of those things that we did as part of the Corporate Social Responsibility Program.
Evidence of the economic, social and cultural benefit of KAZUNGULA Bridge and one-stop border post is undeniable. His Royal Highness Chief Chikanta of Kalomo District, who is also chairperson of the Southern African Chiefs, shared his excitement.
This is a fantastic project, which is very good for us, the people of Southern Province, and also for the countries of Botswana, Zambia, Namibia, and Zimbabwe, because this is usually referred as a four corners point, four corners where 4 countries meet. Then this bridge is something very important for us. Very important because it is going to reduce the burden of our traffic of goods between countries. Our drivers used to spend days and the nights here because of the crossing issue where there was a pontoon. So it was very, very much delaying the processes of traveling. Now with the coming of this bridge, all that will be history now, because they will just be doing the paperwork, and the crossing itself will just be a matter of 10 minutes.
The Ministry of Housing and Infrastructure Development Permanent Secretary, Engineer Mfune, is one of those that has seen this project from inception and gives his technical view.
You may wish to note that crossing this river here, we've been using pontoons, and vehicles or truckers were taking more than 5 days, some even weeks, marooned here. But with the coming of this bridge in place, the maximum time that we expect truckers to spend here is just about 2 hours. People will be crossing. Just that in itself tells you that there will be a lot of improvement in terms of crossing and in terms of business between the 2 countries and in the region. Already we are in negotiations or in discussions with our counterparts in Botswana. We shall have a bridge authority that will be in charge of maintaining and managing the bridge. And this bridge authority should come in place in the next 6 months or so. But in the meantime, there is a project team that has been there from the time the construction is started. So in the interim, this project team will be responsible for managing and maintenance of the bridge. Thereafter, we are going to have a bridge authority which will be created and it will be composed of people from Botswana and ourselves to manage and maintain the bridge.
Some of the people that stand to benefit from the KAZUNGULA Bridge are transporters and truck drivers. How do they feel?
Whew. This scene is marvelous. It's a masterpiece, and we are excited as transporters. For our members, I think it reduces on their turnaround time, and it maximizes on the number of trips that they can make on a particular journey, and then it brings about efficiency, and we hope to see a lot of development in the transport sector in Zambia.
As truck drivers, I think it's very important to note that we've had so many incidences at this border. For me, as president, I want to first of all state that my heart bleeds whenever I get to a point like this one. Always what clicks to my mind is the precious lives of our dear drivers that were lost before this bridge was done through several accidents that occurred, including property. Now that finally what we've been long waiting for, the bridge has come to pass, we feel that many challenges that were faced by our drivers will be actually adequately attended to.
It's very exciting. As you see, the drivers are happy. Actually, from the ground, the drivers now are happy because there will be no derailment, and they will been waiting to have this kind of opportunity to move fast, deliver and come back without those long queues which we are experiencing some time back.
As His Excellency Republican President of Zambia put it in his final remarks as he officiated at the KAZUNGULA Bridge One-Stop Border Post project. In strength and might she stands, unequaled.